Hi Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your August 2022 reading. Let's take a look at what this month looks like. We'll get plenty of cards and charms and astrodice. Let's see what pops up. If you want to know the astrology of the month, you can check the video that I have linked in the description box in the comments, and that will guide you through how to make the most productive use of the existing planetary configurations so that we can flow with the energy much better. Also, make sure to check your sun, moon and rising, all three of them if you know them. That way you get a more comprehensive idea of what the month looks like. Let's see, Libra, sun, moon and rising, please, how is August? What's going on in August for Libras? Okay, so we get two cards here. We have Chiron, or the Hierophant. In this deck it's called Chiron, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so fast moving energy, but it is also very focused and diligent. You know where you're going, you have a good level of awareness, and you're carrying a lot of experience and wisdom with you. So something you have been working on for a bit, you're reaching a level of maturity and understanding on that topic or area of life, and you're carrying that forward into the next steps. Chariot also indicates movement. You could be moving for a higher education or for a boss position. There could be movement forward in the leadership role. If you're a teacher or a researcher, this is an excellent time for progressing forward in your career. Let's get some more cards. Very determined and bold, you're taking actions, and as long as you are combining, you are taking with you together the skill set and also your vision, and both are working together instead of against one another, there is going to be extreme forward movement here. And if there is something blocking your path, then you will have the knowledge and awareness of what it is and how you can make it not an interference in your life. Let's see, what else is August about for Libra? So I'm going to take this. I'm not gonna. Okay. This is bothering me. I want this deck to remain perfect. Okay, we have Knight of Cups, so really good for romantic life. Yeah, and we have Dominion with the Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. So again, that conquering, two things. With Chariot is traditionally represented with two horses or two sphinxes. There is two sides of the story, and you have to combine both of that in order to move forward quickly and effectively. In Two of Wands as well, you see two of these things. You might have some choices that you're making. Should I travel here or should I travel there? Should I focus on this or should I focus on that? But you have like the drive all ready to go. You have the courage for whichever way things work. More likely there is one choice that has become mundane and does not excite you as much, but it is something steady and stable and so on. But what you are seeking this month is more excitement, where you can practice the new level of experience and maturity you have arrived at, or you want to experience something that brings you a greater level of awareness. Hierophant can also be connected with religious institutions and spiritual practices and knowledge as well, just our connection with the universe as a whole. Mars in Aries is very strong, so whichever way you choose, you have plenty of energy and stamina to get you to that final goal that you would want to create. Knight of Cups is very artistic and creative, and Librans are very famous for their work in design and anything in the creative field, really. So this month is again excellent about that. If you are a teacher or researcher, or even if you're not, you can take up a teacher role, whether that's in a traditional institution or teaching your peers or your subordinates, or even online. It is up to you how you want to approach this, but you can really be thinking about going for a teaching section, and that may be more exciting for you because of the change in place or the type of work that you do. Knight of Cups is also feeling very confident in expressing yourself. So regardless of what they want to teach or learn or whatever, you are very good at expressing yourself and your desires. And you notice yourself that the more you're expressing authentically, the better the clearer your priorities are becoming. And this choice doesn't even feel like a choice. You just know which way to go, and you're just going to go for that. This. We have parallel universes. Recently this card has been coming out quite a bit in multiple readings, which is just an interesting side note. Okay, so there is the possibility, this is so clear. You're moving into a whole other story where you see a lot of potential. Okay, void is empty space. It is up to your making. I'm really surprised we don't have the full card here, but perhaps it is not fully unknown. You just know that one of the options you have in your mind is extremely exciting, and it does contain a lot of potential for growth, and it can take you in a different direction, and you're really excited, looking forward to this new movement. It could be like a chapter shift as well, perhaps not in such a drastic manner that it just turns your life upside down, not to that level, but definitely to a certain degree where you're expressing better, learning better, teaching better. Okay, what else do we have? Creator Alchemy. Libra, Sun, and Rising. We have manifesting and doing. See, there is that active thing. And this potential in the parallel universes, it is so willful, especially with Chariot and Two of Wands there. It's very willful, as in you are creating your own universe, and you are consciously deciding which way would be best, or what type of experience do you want to choose for your life moving forward. It is putting you into an authority role for your own life. Once again, manifesting and doing is like the vision is so clear and you are so passionate about it that you can't help but take action in that direction, and you know that what you're asking for will become true. It will come into manifestation. There is no doubt about that. Creator Alchemy has the feel of the combination of Magician and Temperance to me, especially in this case. It is making DNA, using all the resources at your disposal, using the elements and the intelligence, the wisdom, consciousness, everything, combining that into a neat package such that it makes life. Whatever you want to move towards is going to breathe in new life, birth of new emotions and energy, and just a lifestyle shift as well. And you are so ready to make that happen for yourself. There is personal authority and individual respect, and all of that is really loud here for your month ahead. And it is a Leo month, so we can put ourselves in the center a little bit and see what is going to work out for us, what is good for us, what is working for us, and what is not. Okay, we have when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yeah, so doing something you're passionate about, including something you're passionate about in your everyday life, and you're making more solid decisions to incorporate more of that in your life. Then we have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Two things about fun and joy. So you're definitely enjoying this month. You're expressing yourself a lot more and a lot more authentically. You feel convinced with yourself that you are doing what you can for real. Okay, not there is no hesitation here. I feel it's only forward movement, and it's moving towards things of joy, passion, and excitement. Okay, we have I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Okay, so that mindfulness is resonating with the Chiron card here. It just says that you're very conscious of your present moment, how you feel nowadays, what you think about nowadays, and you're becoming very aware of thoughts that go in your mind throughout the day, and also the emotions that ebb and flow, how your reactions are, even the slightest reactions that is not externalized. How does that work or flow with the situations around you? Mindfulness is just being present in the moment, right? And when you can do that, You recognize the beauty of right now instead of fantasizing about a tomorrow that has not come yet. And also we don't cling to the past that is already gone, right? So yeah, and when you're doing that, you're recognizing the worth of it. That is, I am love, and miracles are natural, meaning that if you do this parallel universe as well, right? There's this one point, and this one point is now, and your actions now can decide whether you want to continue in this particular trajectory, because you know how this one works out. You have been experiencing it so far. So if you want to continue more of that and certain aspects of that, you can totally do so. That is completely up to free will and your choice. But if you want to shift some things, including certain habits or lifestyle shifts, or even a change in place, travel a bit, refresh your mind, you can do those things too. And it is up to you, but you have to be convinced by it, such that you choose the trajectory change and you don't think about, oh, but what if I had chosen that, and so on. I don't see dilemma taking place, so you just know which way to go. You're going there, you're making a solid decision and a plan for the path ahead. Okay, let's get you these cards. I have been constantly looking at it because it's perfect for Librans, I think. Let me know, I'm not a Libra. So yeah, it's very artistic. It's called The Way of the Wonder Walking. Don't remember the author, but it's very wonderful. We have spirit of place, yeah, changing location, some place that inspires you more, brings in more ideas to your mind. Very watery, resonates with the Knight of Cups here as well. So what makes you feel more at ease, at peace, and balanced emotionally? You're choosing that place or circumstance, but since it says place, I would say a change in location, or a temporary change. So you might be just booking an Airbnb, for example, in a different place to just experience a whole new setup and environment, and see what resonates with you now and what can you take home with you. It can also be taking a vacation trip to some other country, even. It can be short or long distance. With Chiron and it can be long distance, so you're planning for a long distance travel. Okay, we have Thumbelina. Okay, so this is this again is giving me the vibe that you are noticing the beauty in the little things that are usually ignored, but you find value in the smallest of places, in the quaintest of places, even like a cafe down the corner or someplace. It is not very hyped about, it's not well marketed, but then you see that their products are so good, and it just makes you feel like you are in a slice of home, outside of home. I don't know why I got the description, but yes, Thumbelina is very small, and she basically lives on flowers. So just as big as your thumb, that's how big that little girl / fairy is. Okay. Then we have the Sun card as well, which resonates with the joy and fun that we were getting already. Is also getting more clarity and illumination, information about, like where do you get this will, right? By knowing, and where does knowing come from? Through clarity. So all of that is just wrapping around you. There's a lot of yellow going on, and that is very good for the solar plexus, action-oriented, confident, charismatic, competent, confident of self as well, action-oriented. The divine masculine is represented with the solar plexus. I see a good enough balance, but you're more focused on taking action in this month by using the awareness that the divine feminine energies bring to you. All right, let's get some more cards. How is August 2022 for Librans? Okay, we have relax. Yeah, the mindfulness, relax, very good. If you've been working really hard, then you're making a very solid decision about just taking a break. Again, the traveling might be something that you enjoy. We have surrender as well. And we have harvest. Okay, this here. surrendering to the flow, to the process, and letting these information and awareness come to you instead of you chasing it. You're reacting based on, or you're taking action based on the information that is coming to you, that it's just brought to your mind. So the more you relax, the more awareness is increasing as well. So for sure, take some time off if you can, and if you can't, then during the weekends, for example, take a moment to practice mindfulness or meditation, or relax, surrender in some way, going with the flow exercises. Yes, we have dangerous pleasure. Yeah, there can be some indulgence this month, but it is something fun, and once in a while it doesn't hurt. Anything becomes toxic when we overdo it, but a little bit of everything is always fine. All right, we have victory and conquest, very chariot and dominion, right? It's the same energy represented by red, which is very authoritative, and power is strong. So definitely like taking a very strong hold and stand for your life and your environment. We have graciousness and benevolence, so you can be helping others or connecting with others, really, or you find better ways that you can be of service to others. This can also talk about the teacher energy that we were getting. You're just more appreciative of the little things. Oh, and this one says, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Okay, even if we don't know how the entire story works out, it does help in a little way. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence, which repeats what we have talked about before. All right, let's get you astrodice. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. How is August? Leo, 5th house and Mercury. Yeah, you're becoming more childlike. This talks about that innocence, catering to your inner child, connecting with your children if you have any, or this Leo is very artistic and romantic as well, resonates with the Knight of Cups. I was going to mention it, but I did not. But Leo has a big heart, and the Knight of Cups is talking about that expressive part of Leo. So definitely you can think of many different creative ways that you can solve a problem, whether it is internal or external, or it can even be how you can express yourself, like we have been seeing for a while. But once again, the inspiration comes to you. Mercury rules the mental downloads and the way that we incorporate the information that comes to us in our everyday thoughts and words and environment, okay? So a lot of shifts in the mental state. You are an air sign, so it definitely connects with Mercury here. Yeah, okay, let's see. We have a butterfly, we have a lock, we have yarn with things, I don't know what it's called, and we have a shell with a starfish, and the starfish is missing a limb. So that missed limb, that is standing out quite a bit, saying that you are being protected as you grow yourself in new directions and finding solutions to pre-existing problems, getting new awareness and clarity of your situation that helps you fly and unleash a different side of you. This here is crafts and creativity again, or it can be weaving your own story consciously. But whatever you're weaving, it is a shift from what you have done before. We have Justice. Oh, that is your card. We have K. And we have Judgment, Justice and Judgment. You're following that call. You know, it is undeniable. There is just something that demands your attention, and it is you who are willing to follow it. No one's forcing you in anywhere. No, it's just you desire something more meaningful that makes you feel more in balance and true to yourself. K can be talking about the knowledge we were getting before. It can also be referencing to the Knights, and Knights are about action-orientedness, kindness, the graciousness and benevolence that we saw. It can also be your first, last, middle name, or someone important to you that will be playing a role in your life. Or it can even be a name of a place, since we have been referencing location quite a bit. Okay, so let's get you some guidance and then we're off. Some guidance for Libra for the month of August. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Yeah, this basically repeats what I've already said. One more, can you get one more? Yes. We have the time is ripe for creation and connection. Focus your attention in these areas. Yes, so new relationships or reconnecting with older relationships, wherever you're going next, you might have some stimulating conversations with those people that open you up and help you express better. It helps your creation as well. Just you're finding more inspiration in the smallest things, okay? So that's what we have for you, Libras. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the messages resonate. Watch the astrology video if the astrology helps you and we can better flow with the planet and also your sun, moon, and rising, because that just gives you more of a bigger picture. Yes, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Have a great month. Bye.